Hello everyone, welcome back. And this will be a general weekly reading for the sign of Pisces for the week of June 8th. And at this time I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed, as well as all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and hitting the hype button. Thank you. And of course, for all the lovely comments. You give me inspiration to keep going. You help me in my week. So I do truly thank you for that. So thank you. Oh, Knight of Pentacles. So thinking of taking some trips, making some travel plans. And I think this one's a little bit closer to home for some of you. Maybe you're just taking a walk in a park. You just want to go and have a few adventures, but not, going wild on it. Your finances are looking good. You're in a good position this week, starting out with your finances. Looks like you've already planted your seeds for what your next progress is going to be. So good for you for starting out with such a positive note. And yeah, see, you're definitely taking care of your finances. The Queen of Pentacles. All about taking care of, the house, the home, helping your gardens grow, so to speak. Bank accounts grow. Helping your finances flow in much easier this week for yourself. So that's good. Maybe you started a side hustle, a business on the side sort of thing, just to bring in that a little extra money to help you feel secure for your future. But this is you knowing and aware of what makes you feel secure, no matter what. So you are doing okay with that. You're really bargain hunting. You're not just, throwing your money around. You're making sure you're getting value for your dollar, no matter what it is you're buying or purchasing. Oh, and the Lovers. Very nice. Now, this could be the beginning of something wonderful for many of you. This is definitely the strengthening of a bond. This is love, harmony, good relationships, unions, and partnerships. Now, that can be partnerships in all areas of your life as well. But there's value to this one. There's a deeper respect and love for one another. There's strength in this union. If this is a marriage union, it is going to be a very good one for you. Happy, content, on the same wavelength, getting along together. You're just a compatible couple. And the Eight of Swords, yes. Letting go of negative thoughts that's been holding you back for quite some time. You seem so non-stress and worry to the outside world, but on the inside, for many of you, you're holding yourself back from your own potential. Maybe this came from childhood. Somebody said something, and unfortunately, it sort of left a mark. Negative thinking, self-imposed restrictions. It's held you back for far too long, but you're realizing that now. So you're releasing that from yourself. Making that decision. Yeah, the Strength card. Nice. Finding your inner peace and strength. This is going to take courage, focus, and strength. And this week you really have that, because this is what you want. There's something that you want, and you have influence over the outcome of this for yourself. And you're starting to realize just how much power you have within yourself as your life progresses. Okay, and the Wheel. Starting fresh, new beginnings. Understanding that out with the old and in with the new. This is a new cycle. This is good luck, karma, life cycle, destiny. This is a turning point in your life. and you're changing as it turns. That might be why it's changing so much for you, but it's in a good way, because you have been, doing the gauntlet for a long time, the ups and downs and unsureties and certainties. Now you've realized what makes you tick and comfortable. So that really helps you to strengthen your own abilities going forward. Yeah, the Hermit. Absolutely. Going within, taking a time out, reflecting, soul searching. You're seeking the truth in a situation. Now, whether this is a job, a family life, a home life, friends, but you are really wanting the truth before you go any farther. So now you're trying to figure out what it looks like to you. So you've taken this time out for yourself. You want to be alone. You want your own independence. You're following your own inner guidance as well. You're just spending enough time alone and asking yourself those questions, because everybody does, of what it is that's going to help you move forward the way you want to. And you're going to not only seek the answers, but discover them as well. And the Hangman. All right. Definitely gone within. You've taken a pause. You're letting go of things. You're taking a really close inspection and view on things. A different perspective on how things in your life are panning out, who's coming into your life, what the changes are, and learning to understand what you need to release. So you definitely took a different perspective on a situation. Like you really did a introspection look. And now you're realizing, you've taken both sides, you've weighed the pros and cons, and then you're going to make a decision. But you're also yourself now, with the realization of what you've seen and come across. It helps you to find answers quicker for yourself. And the Five of Rods, yeah. Looks like there could be some competition going on, or this could be you just thinking there's competition in an area where there's not. You're just overthinking something, worried that, you may not get that job, you may not get to talk to that person, get the deal, whatever it happens to be for you. But it seems like there's, people around you that you're starting to notice that are willing to do whatever it takes at whatever cost to succeed. And you're understanding that's not who you are, nor do you want to be. So you're stepping out of that. You're just watching it all unfold. All right, and the Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. So good for you. Good news coming in, new opportunities, and you're not missing a beat this time. You manifested this. This is a new financial opportunity. You have the skills, you really do, and the desire to achieve this. So you've already planted the seeds. Things are actually already going in your favor. But it just requires you to do a little bit of maintenance. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Look at the balance that's coming in now. You're finally getting your own introspection, looking at things, understanding things, realizing that life can be a little bit easier on you, stress-wise and other, if you can just find that happy balance in your life. And it's been weighing on you for a while, but I think with all this meditation that you've been doing and introspection and looking back at different things, it's going to help you see where you need to get more balance in your life. And the King of Cups. So definitely coming into more power within yourself. You're motivated, you're resolving problems in all relationships. You're not holding back, that you need to talk to somebody only at work, is maybe in your home life, family life, but there has been something that has been poking at you for a while, and now you are actually going to step forward on this. Say a few words and understand what's happening. So good for you for doing that. You know, it's not easy, but you realize you want your life to look a certain way and be a certain way, and the only way you can do that is by trusting your intuition. Because you can read people much easier than you think. And the Six of Pentacles, yes, give and receiving. Understanding that, you know, you don't always have to give to others. This is people trying to help you as well. Maybe they have a little bit more knowledge in something than you do, but your finances are looking very lucrative and good. Like, you're not worried and stressed about your finances part, but you just have some questions, you know. You're sharing your wealth, and the wealth can be knowledge. It doesn't always have to be physical money, you know, but you're exchanging here, understanding that it's a give and take, and it will really help you to arrive at a destination that you're after. And the Six of Cups, yeah. A little bit nostalgia, going within, just being in your happy place for a while, you know. And it is amazing how much that will uplift you going forward. Sorry for the noise, it's my cat coming in and out the door. But you are feeling much more optimistic, more childlike. You're just feeling that the whole world is a wonderful place. Even though you go through your experiences on a day-to-day basis, you just sort of have that moment of clarity of true happiness, ever so, you know. And the Two of Rods, planning a trip for the future, realizing that you are in charge of how things are going to happen in your life, and you're okay with that. You know, you're really looking out to taking new adventures, trying new things, going to new places for many of you. You know, you're making plans for the future to travel, you know, to foreign lands, just trying to enjoy life as best you can going forward. You're content, you have enough, you're succeeded at whatever this is that you've wanted to do, so you're making plans for progress in the future. Some of you are discovering that you want to leave your home and travel, you know, but there's definitely travel plans in the very near future for you. Someplace that you have wanted to explore for a while. And the Knight of Cups, there it comes. That's definitely, you know, this is travel, usually by water, but not necessarily so. You can be going over a bridge. That's traveling by water. You know, it doesn't have to be a cruise liner or a riverboat, although it could be. And it is a place that you have wanted to visit and see. This is also somebody offering you assistance or help. This could be they have knowledge. This could be also somebody offering you that cup of interest, that cup of love. You know, somebody is quite smitten with you, or you with them. So you are offering up advice, you know, telling them that you actually like them. Would you like to go for coffee or tea or whatever? But you are now approaching a situation with an optimism of, you know, I'm the knight in shining armor. I can help you. I can, you know, get you through this. Or this is what is coming to you. All right, and the Ten of Swords. Yes, healing from heartbreak, backstabbing. People that you thought were on your side has shown now their true colors. And it was unexpected. And I'm sorry you went through that. This was a painful ending for you. Betrayal, loss, failure. Ugh. But you now know who's done what, where, and how. And you are actually moving away from that. This may have just happened or happened in the past. But you're much wiser. You can see things, like I said earlier, much clearer, quicker now. You are recovering from this. You will not forget it, nor will you forgive for it. But you are definitely moving away from it. So good for you for figuring out how to help yourself keep going forward. Betrayals. All right, New York Oracle. Aw. The Five of Cups. Yes. Nostalgia. Looking back. Can't do it. Can't undo it. Can't fix it. Can't repair it. But you can move away from it. So you're just going through the filtering service now in your mind of, you know, things that didn't work out quite well. You know, regrets. Just things in life that just didn't go the way you had anticipated them. So you're looking at them with gaining knowledge from it, no matter what it was, and still picking up the cups that are still there for you and moving away from all that negative thinking, no longer taking that with you into the future. All right, and your oracle card. Wishes come true. Dream fulfillment. A magical time of life. Beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you again next Friday. Bye for now.